champion, multi-time former track champion, and a winner here earlier in the year. For Brad Miller, it is an 11.723, 11723. Practice times earlier in the 11.3s on the fast end. The track record is a 10.994. White flag is an 11.303, and away we go. Brad Miller, the Suburban Motors, Markers Reconditioning, Scully Air Ride, Miller's Sales and Service 89. How fast can he go on lap 3? 11.287. 11287 for Brad Miller. He sets the trend in qualifying for the Incredible Banks Super Late Models. Car number 92, here's Conrad Morgan. Conrad Morgan, not a Waukesha. The six-time track champion. Conrad Morgan, 12.637, 12637. CertaPro Painters, Pro Seal, AJ's Small Engine Repair, Welder Supply 92. Conrad Morgan, 11.973, 11973 for Conrad Morgan in the car number 92. His final lap of qualifying will be an 11.591, 11591, the fastest lap for Conrad Morgan in 92. Car number 97 is James Swan. James Swan from Genoa City, Wisconsin. First lap for James Swan in car number 97 is an 11.757, 11757. PMF Landscape Supply, Lingford Construction, Leo's Upper Dells Bar, Champ Sports Bar, number 97. Lap 2, second quickest for James Swan, 11.540. 11540 for James Swan in car number 97. 287 is the fast time from JJ. Quicker on that lap, 11.495. 11495, second quickest for James Swan in the 97. In the 0 from Heartland, here's Ryan DeStefano. Ryan DeStefano in that good-looking 0 car. First lap for Ryan DeStefano was an 11.764. The Converted Products, Midwest Fleet Maintenance, wha-bam! Zeller Transportation sponsored car. Lap 2 for Ryan DeStefano, second quickest, good lap, 11.314. 11314 for Ryan DeStefano. 286 or better would take quick time. Best time for Ryan DeStefano at 11.255. 11255 to the top of the charts for Ryan DeStefano in the 0 car. 32 up on Brad Miller. They'll chase DeStefano. 0-1 out of Oak Creek. Here's Ryan Gutknecht. Ryan Gutknecht, 12.052. The former late model champion here on Sunday nights. The Oak Creek Automotive, IBW Local 494, Bergey's Pub and Prime, Obermeyer's Auto Body sponsored entry. Fourth quickest for Ryan Gutknecht at an 11.563. 11563 for Ryan Gutknecht in 0-1. Final lap, up to third for Gutknecht. Good lap, 11.394. 11394, third quickest for Ryan Gutknecht. Car number 5, the teenager out of DeForest. Here's Penn Sauter. Penn Sauter has had a pretty good run of it lately in that 5 car. First lap for Penn is an 11.932. The T-Sport, Ricky Lemon Trucking, Oak Creek Automotive, number 5. Second lap for Penn Sauter, needs to pick it up. 11.896, he needs a little more than that. 11896 for Penn Sauter, who had a great run with some misfortunes here and there in the Slinger Nationals. Stays 6th, 11.704, 11704 for Penn Sauter, 6th out of 6. Not what Penn was looking for in qualifying. Here's Johnny DeAngelis in car number 7 from Hubertus. For John DeAngelis Jr. in the 7. Good first lap, 11.536. It's the ALA Health, Soper Companies, Wiseman Auto, Roland Transport, number 7. Second lap for Johnny D is third quickest, 11.291. 254 or better would take fast time. Final lap for Johnny DeAngelis. Best time for Johnny D, 11:2:29, 1:1:229 to the top of the charts for Johnny DeAngelis in car number 7. The 89 car tonight is Mitch Haver. Mitch Haver aboard Mike Egan's 89 car tonight. First lap for Big Mitch, 11:7:29. Mitch Haver, trouble with his car number 7. Mike Egan looked pretty good in practice in this 89, and Mitch Haver hops aboard. First lap's in the car, and he's up to 5th at an 11:4:07. 1:1:4:07 for Mitch Haver in Mike Egan's 89. He's 5th on lap 2. He goes to 4th. 4th quickest for Mitch Haver, 11:2:96. 1:1:2:96. 4th quickest for Mitch Haver, who's in that 89 car tonight. Car number 9 on the Speedway. From Charlotte, North Carolina, this is Jake Trado. Jake Trado in car number 9. First lap for Jake Trado, 11:9:84. Fire Data Systems, Truck Fleet Painting, number 9. Second lap for Jake Trado in number 9, up to 8th at an 11:6:26. Final lap for Jake Trado. Try and pick her up just a little bit more. Goes up to 7th at an 11:5:29. 1:15:29 for Jake Trado. Right about in the middle of qualifying for the Incredible Bank Super Late Models in car 11, here is Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller out of Columbus. First lap for Bryce Miller is 9th quickest at an 11:6:78. Running for that Kulwicki Development Championship this year, and here on AK night, his first appearance at a super late here at Slinger Speedway. Second lap, the 6th quickest for Bryce Miller, 11:4:17. Oh, and he skips up out of 2, so that'll be the best lap at a 4:17. He'll come around and bring it home. Nothing to write home about. So he got real wickedly loose, pointed towards the wall in 2. 13:3:98 if you're scoring along. Best lap was the white flag lap, 11:4:17. 6th quickest for Bryce Miller in the blue 11. Here's the green 11. Here's Alex Prunty. Alex Prunty in 11. 11:6:32 is not a bad warm-up lap. 1:16:32 for the multi-time track champion. Paul Riley Companies, GSI Tow Truck Insurance, Stone Mountain Access, Dan Hins Farm 11. 3rd quickest for Alex Prunty, 11:2:97. 1:12:70, beg your pardon. 2:70, needs a 2:28 for fast time. Fast time for Prunty, 11:1:39. 1:11:39 to the top of the charts for Alex Prunty. The 17, here's Silent Bill, Billy Braun. Billy Braun, 10th, good first lap, 11:5:85. Wisconsin Automation, PD Paterka and Associates sponsored entry. For Silent Bill, lap number 2, his 8th quickest, 11:4:47. 1:14:47 for Billy Braun with that gold numbered 17. The youngster out of 4. Pops it up to 6th at an 11:3:86. 1:13:86. 6th quickest for Silent Bill. On track now, your current Incredible Bank Super Late Model point leader in 17. It's Grant Griesbach. Grant Griesbach in 17 from Concord, Wisconsin. Griesbach 10th on the first lap, 11:5:17. It's a good first lap. Cobblestone Hotels, Keeney Home Services, JT Schmidt Plumbing, Manley Construction 17. Second lap, best time, 11:1:30. 1:11:130 for the point leader, Griesbach in the 17, and he's hauling the mail off of 4. And he goes faster at an 11:062. 1:1062 to the top of the charts for Grant Griesbach in the 17. Wow. What a set of laps. Car number 23 on the Speedway. Here's Levon Vandergeest out of Merrill. For Levon Vandergeest on lap 1. That's a nice first lap. 11:4:77. For Levon Vandergeest, the Zillich Asphalt Braber Music sponsored 23. Cruising into 3. Second lap, 7th quickest. He lost a little in 4. 11:3:44. 1:13:44 for Levon Vandergeest in car number 23. Pops it up to fourth quickest, 11.248, 1.1248. Fourth quickest for Vandergeest in 23. Car number 25 ready to go. It's Jeff Storm. Jeff Storm from East Troy, the Benson Valley Bourbon sponsored number 25. Jeff Storm, 11.591. He is the 15th of what it looks to be 20 qualifiers for the Super Lates. White flag lap for Jeff Storm in car number 25. Third quickest for Jeff Storm, 11.198. 1.198, third quickest. 0.61 would take fast time. Stays third, 11.343. Lap 2, the quickest for Jeff Storm at an 11.198. Ooh-wee. Car number 28, here's Jesse Bernhagen out of Willard, Wisconsin. First lap for Jesse Bernhagen is an 11.473. Good lap. 1.1.473. He's third in the late model points. He was the winner opening day. Jones Dairy Farms, Deering Lawn Service, Eckert Trucking, Super Heat and Cooling 28. About the same on lap number 2, 11.451. Stays 12th quickest as Bernhagen in that 28 car. Final lap for Jesse Bernhagen up to 9th quickest at an 11.335. 1.1335. 9th for Jesse Bernhagen. Car number 42, a winner, I believe, last time the Super Late Models were out here, and the former track champion, 42, Dennis Parunti from Allenton. First lap for Dennis Prunty is an 11.699. Zeller Transportation, Weidemeyer Express, West Bend Dino Transportation Connection, number 42. For Dennis Prunty, up to 9th quickest at an 11.3. 1.1300 for Dennis Prunty in the 42. Final lap for Prunty, up to 5th, top 5 for Dennis Prunty, 11.233, 1.1233, 5th quickest for Dennis Prunty in the 42. Still chasing Grant Greasebox, 11.062, the 18th qualifier, the 46 of Tom Jasinski. Tom Jasinski, 12.045, 1.2045. He's out of Pewaukee. The CED Lap at Electric, Doormasters Garage Doors, Center Court Sports Complex 46, 11.641, 1.1641. On lap 2 for Tom Jasinski in the 42. Final lap pops it up to 15th, 11.499, 1.1499, 15th for Jasinski. 48 car back in the saddle. Here's Brad Keith. Brad Keith from Allenton in 48. First lap for Brad Keith is 14th. Not a bad lap, 11.457. Keith's Marina, Boucher Ford, Interstate Sawing, Sylvan Boats, sponsored machine. Up to 8th quickest on lap 2 for Brad Keith, 11.256. Final lap for Brad Keith. Stays 8th quickest. Better on that lap, 11.256. 8th quickest for Brad Keith in the 48. Kick in the backside gets the 49 going. That might be our last Super Late Model to qualify. Here's Jerry Miller. Jerry Miller in car number 49 out of Richfield, ready to go. The All-Pro Asphalt Paving sponsored machine, among other fine sponsors on that good-looking car. First lap for Jerry Miller is 18th at an 11.530. Jerry Miller, 18th out of 20. White flag lap for the 49. It's at an 11.551, 1.1551. Stays in the 18th spot. Final lap coming at you. Pops it up to 17th at an 11.515. Looks like Steve Apel is a scratch for qualifying. I know they've been having some issues under the hood there. So 20 cars take time. Grant Griesbach, fast time for the Incredible Bank Super Late Models, 11.062. Quick time here tonight. Alex Prunty second quickest, 11:139. Third quickest goes to the 25 of Jeff Storm, 11:198. Fourth quickest, 11:229. Johnny DeAngelis Jr. Dennis Prunty, fifth quickest, 11:233. 6 through 10, Levon Vandergeest, Ryan DeStefano, and my screen jumped again. You get the idea. Grant Griesbach, quick qualifier tonight for the super late model cars. They'll get ready to go. Their fast dash will be the first event of the night. We'll get our opening ceremony cars lined up. And we've got plenty of stuff going on trackside as well here tonight on Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night, Wall of Fame Night, Alumni Night, Miss Slinger Reunion Night, and Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly Memorial Go-Kart Tribute Night tonight here at Slinger Speedway.
Thank you, Eric. We're going to hear that it's Memorial Go-Kart Night. Memorial Go-Kart starts with Memorial, so we're bringing out our Balloons to Heaven ceremony here where we put a little note on to those that we lost, and we release these balloons to heaven with their names and a note on there. So we're going to allow those people out onto the world's fastest quarter-mile speedway. And it's a pretty cool thing. So if you haven't participated, I hope next time you do. We do this every year when the go-karts are here. All right, thank you. Say Memorial Go-Kart was started when the unfortunate death of Parker Klum, who at 13 years old was hit by an impaired driver and killed. And that was the genesis for this, an unfortunate event that's grown into something beautiful. We're lucky enough to have his uncle Tony here tonight. And if you'd please give Tony your attention, he's going to do a prayer for us this evening. Tony?
In just a few minutes, we will be partaking in what is called Balloons to Heaven. This was presented by our beloved and truly missed Kathy Fees, who wanted to help the community heal after such a horrific event that took place, and as was noted already. The notes attached to the balloons are those impacted both years past as well as most recently. So before we release the balloons, we take an opportunity to pray. So if we could all reverence at this time. Lord, thank you for providing this special day for this year's Kart Memorial. Lord, we know that there are many people that have lost a loved one, and whether that was recently or many years ago, the memory of this special person never fades. May we be reminded that you provide help and strength day or night to restore joy, even though our loved ones are not able to be with us. We take this opportunity to pray for the safety of all race car drivers, both in go-karts and race cars. The pit crew, the fans, and the wonderful staff of the Slinger Super Speedway and Kart Memorial workers. Bless the businesses and individuals that support this cause. We pray once again for those that are struggling with a recent loss here with us at this event. And as we see the balloons rise up to heaven, may we take this opportunity to comfort those around us that are here today, as well as beyond today's event. Our heartfelt thanks for the many that have already done so much to make an impact these many years. We pray in Jesus' name, and everybody says, amen.
Thank you, Tony. Now if you'd please give your attention to Jerry Neary. He's going to read the names of some of the deceased lost.
Okay, with these balloons, we remember the loved ones that are no longer with us. And the Memorial Go-Kart community comes together in this way to heal and to also support our youth. To aid us in the healing, many messages have been written on balloons, and I'll start reading the names of those that have been lost. And balloons can be slowly released. Parker Klum, Jeremy H.S., Carly Anderson, Will Arndt, Tyler Batzler, Jordan Becker, David Better, Maxwell Bemke, Brandon Berger, Bristol Burrows, Devin John Bush, Bramwell Christie IV, Brendan Dobson, Alex Estes, Nicole Feeney, Wendell Fortenberry, Kyle Farran, Lennon Arden Geisy, Greg Goler Jr., Brandon Groh, Madison Gruber, Bo William Hartwig, Joseph Ignite, Caitlin Iverson, Brian Janzer, Joel Ganis, Addison Clemmy, Kurt Klink, Zachary Kraus, Kevin Krebs, Dylan Kurzmiers, David Kuzmic, Blake Lighters, Amelia Miller, Zachariah Miller, Eric Monday, Alexander Nagorny, Tyler Nichols, Robert Obist, Brenda Ailhoffen, Michael Amernick, Jennifer Ostovich, Christine Ostovich, Josh Perdzak, Kara Peters, Jake Perzon, Jesse Radis, Angel Rivera, Emmanuel Rivera, Jose Rivera, Anna Rausch, Maverick Roussart, Sarah Schmidt, Amelia Schmitz, Scott Shane, Brent Schultz, Baby Seitz, Jonathan Simon, Blake Stager, Jack Stager, Dexter Steele, Jesse Stenberg, Matthew Stengel Jr., Jeff Stoffel, Nathaniel Strobel, Marcelo Valdez, Delton Weber, Cade Werner, Bo Zilmer, Wesley Zilmer. God bless these children and young people.
Let's get this game started so I can show you how it's done. I love you like a brother, you know, but you can't handle this. You don't want none, son. You don't want none of these. It's like they say in the Bible, happens for a reason, you gotta have faith.
All right, down here in the on the Insurance Innovations victory deck with our super late model fast qualifier, Grant Griesbach. Congratulations on the fast time.
Thanks, Dean.
And I know how your night's going, but why don't you tell everybody what's going on with your night in the 17 car?
Oh, this car stalled on the way into the pits. Even
After the qualifying lap.
seemed like even in the qualifying lap, it was kind of stalling out of the corners. So we're going to try to get it fixed, and might not make the dash, but it'll be ready come feature time.
All right, this is the Butler Wire Metal of Butler Wire and Metal Products Wheel of Invert. How this works is it's going to help determine the invert. If you land on one of these Butler Wire and Metal Products purple pieces of pie there, you and all the other fast qualifiers each get $50. Give it a spin. It needs to go around twice. It didn't go around twice. You got to do better than that. There we go. All right. Oh, now I think we broke it. It is. It's kind of like the car. I'm going to slow it. I'll let you slow it down. Slow it down. Gradually slow it down. Don't look. All right. He's gradually slowing it down. And it's a 6. All right. Good luck. And thanks for breaking the wheel. And good luck. And I'll keep tabs on you up there.
Thanks, Dean.
Grant Griesbacher, fast qualifier in the super late model division. Your super late model fast qualifier, but yeah, they have got problems going on there in the 17 pit as the car shut off after qualifying, and they're scrambling to get her fixed.
And he broke the wheel. Good grief. All right, we're going to roll into our opening ceremonies here momentarily. If you're out and about concourse, parking lot, wherever you may be, start making your way in. Here to Slinger Speedway.
Everybody good, Jim? Memorial Go-kart to be pledged, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, Jackie, how do you want to designate a Memorial Go-kart? Okay. Okay. All right, good. I'll do info first, then pledge, then anthem. Do the pledge first, then location. That'll be Father Group, and then Melissa. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you all to please rise. Again, if you're out and about, wherever you may be, we ask you to please stop where you're at. Please remove your hats. And before we go any further on this beautiful Sunday evening, now it is a beautiful Sunday evening, we'd like to get things started here at Slinger Speedway with the Pledge of Allegiance. And leading the pledge here tonight, kids with the Memorial Go-Karts.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, kids. At this time, our invocation, please remain standing, and on this very special night as we honor Alan Kulwicki. So delighted to bring to the microphone for our invocation, Father Dale Gruba, who is also, by the way, celebrating his 85th birthday here at Slinger Speedway. Father, we're so glad to have you tonight.
It's great to be here, it really is. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Couldn't think of a better place to celebrate a birthday. Let us pray. We honor in a special way this evening Sleeveless Bob Schneider, truck driver, race driver, crew member, photographer, PR man, and advisor, and a builder of websites, a person who helped launch Father Gruba and Friends during the pandemic. But above all, to all of us, he was a great companion. Lord, by his own doing, he found his way to your side. May he rest in peace. And Alan Kulwicki once said, in every aspect of life, have a game plan, and then do your best to achieve it. Alan moved from go-karts to Hales Corners, Slinger to ASA, ASA to NASCAR, Rookie of the Year to the NASCAR Championship in 1992. Oh Lord, we thank you for the lessons Alan taught us in perseverance, determination, and goal setting. Amen.
Please remain standing and face the flag as we honor America on this Sunday evening, and Melissa Mascari performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And a big hand as well for our color guard here tonight, the West Bend veterans presenting our nation's colors here this evening. A big hand to them, and thank you for all you have done for us as a country, and we appreciate you being here tonight. Welcome in, busy night. A little behind due to the weather, but here we are at the world's fastest quarter-mile oval. Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly Memorial Go-Kart Night, so much going on. We mentioned and saw earlier our Super Late Model Fast Qualifier for the Incredible Bank Super Late Models Grant Griesbach at 11.062. Also on the front straightaway, representing the Wolter Incorporated Sportsman, Brady Held in 04. Representing the Outdoor Dock and Lift Super Bees, Carter Stark in car number 92. Representing the Johnson & Sons Paving Bandoleros, Emily Billings in number 10. And representing the Great North Legends, Lincoln Kane in number 5. A big hand for our top runners. They'll take Old Glory for a lap, and we'll get set and ready to go here on a Sunday night.
Attention Indiana pits, lineups are posted by staging. Once again, lineups are posted by staging. Thank you.
All right, you've heard all this chatter about Memorial Go-Karts. We are going to race some Memorial Go-Karts tonight. Just 4 divisions quick before we start off with our big car racing. Memorial Go-Karts race here about every other Wednesday night through the summer. If you ever want to come watch them, it's completely free. But these are spec yard karts that the kids get to build, maintain, and then race. We run now, I think, 7 different age divisions from age 7 to 18. Multiple kids in one kart. Some karts will race as many as 4 kids. They move the seat and adjust the pedals so they all race. Here comes our first group. These are our green racers, our most experienced racers on the track. So the 11, you see him, he's going to be racing. He races B's here at Slinger Speedway. That's Carter Stein in the 11. Alongside Stein in that 17 should be Eddie Dabrowski. You might have heard that name before, as Eddie is the flag man here, the junior assistant flag man. Out to the grass goes the 8 kart. That's Alex Zignago. Just in front of him, the 58 kart. That's Aiden Laubenstein. And behind Aiden Laubenstein, there's the 08 kart. Always very fast coachwork kart. That is Haley Flaherty in there this time. Then that 35 Coots heating and cooling kart. That one driven by Queen Victoria Metz. We got some go-karters in the stands tonight. Go-Kart Nation, yeah, make some noise. I know you're up there in the Lynch Pavilion along with the Nyes hardware, tools, and paint. Looks like we're going to cut them loose right now. Pace karts away, side-by-side racing. The 11 karter start takes it out to the grass, goes Dabrowski and a Widmeyer Express 17 kart. So leading the way, Carter Stein in the 11. Now in the 58 kart in second place, Aiden Laubenstein. Laubenstein runs second behind him, the 08 Haley Flaherty. Now the 8 out to the grass. Big hop as he transitions from the mud to the asphalt. The top 3 kind of getting away. That 08 kart, Haley Flaherty in the Coachwork Auto Bodies kart. Right on the back of that 58 Lauby Lane kart driven by Aiden Laubenstein. She's the one on the move. Everybody real smooth through here on what I like to call the world's fastest tri-oval. Order stays the same. Flaherty looks to the inside. Nowhere to go. Contact. Front wheel to rear wheel. No harm done. Again, Flaherty trying to push it here. Flaherty getting a warning. Now, Laubenstein looking the inside of Carter Stark. Nowhere to go. Top 3 crossing the stripe now. Heading to turn 2. Oh, your leader's out to the grass. Gathers it up. Carter Stein holds on to her. Cone gets taken out. Stein gives a little look over his shoulder. No trouble. Is the 58 Laubenstein still there, and right behind him, Haley Flaherty. Top 3 coming out of 3 now. Order stays the same. That's how equally matched they are. Rolled up black flag. Somebody's going to get a warning. It's going to be a naughty, naughty, naughty. The Flaherty, forget. The ladies getting a little rough with the boys, I guess. Warning for Haley Flaherty in that 08 Coachwork Auto Body kart. Stein now getting in back markers. This could change everything. Dabrowski looks over his shoulder. Here comes the leaders right on him. White flag now in our flag man's hand. White flag out. 2 back markers. Victoria Metz and Eddie Dabrowski. Carter Stein not sure where to go. He's boxed up. I think the order's going to stay the same. It's a great race, and he wins it. Carter Stein in the 11. Lauby Lane for a second. Flaherty for a third. So once they got sorted in that first lap or so, order stayed the same. Going to jump divisions now to our white division. This is our, I guess I'd say, our 3rd least experienced group of racers. Good job. We'll get that cart back to save time. MGK president Justin Panish. You might know him from running that 87 modified in the 602 Craters class. He's sponsored by Nyes Hardware. He's running the pace cart tonight. Here comes I think the 91 Oliver cart. Sure is. Oliver Cummings running that 91. We'll see who comes down next. Looks like the Crystal Lake landscaping cart. Sure is the 87. The 87. Kalen Stout in that one. Little change of cartage, I guess. 18, Ty Painish. Painish in that Milwaukee Tools kart. Got the 51 kart out there. That's Bentley Holtz. Let's get him some warm-up laps here. The 55's out there. That's Camden Delisle. Looks like they're going to try and get them side-by-sided up here. The one to go. Oh, and we got contact as Painish trying to get alongside. Everybody's okay. We'll get them stacked up here and get them going. As we said when we did the Balloons to Heaven Memorial Go-Kart, tragically started as young Parker Klum was taking his bike with his friends to get some treats, some ice cream, and got hit by a driver and killed right here in St. Lawrence. Well, he had a dream to build and race go-karts with his friends. Word of that got out to Kathy Fees, who was a friend of the family, and she decided to take action and got this thing going. A year later, we had teams building go-karts and racing them here on a standalone event at Slinger Super Speedway. And it's grown now some 18 years later. And we're going to go green. Oliver Cummings takes the pole to the point. Big slide through one, gets her. The 55 Delisle out to the grass. The 51 Bentley Holtz gets her under control. Settling in the seconds at 87. Nice run. Jalen Stelzen at 87. I think you might see a little more passing in this one as less experienced kids tend to put on a little bit better show. It's not so much single file, but Cummings out front with that 51 kart looking very, very fast. Bentley Holtz all over the back of that 87. Now looking to the inside and two. Is there room? Maybe. No, going to tuck in. Now gets a little bumpity bump on the rear bumper. Holding on to her though. Jalen Stelz doing a great job. Now the 51 Bentley Holtz going to look road, trying to push through. No. Can't go through. Going to have to go outside. Taking the inside line. Is there going to be room in the one? Not quite. Oh! Double cart, 8 wide slide. All them tires going. Making the pass. The 51 Bentley Holtz. Meanwhile, out front, your leader, Oliver Cummings, in that 91 is in turn 2. Already got a full straightaway lead over second place. Probably not going to be enough time for the 51 kart to Bentley Holtz to get her. Oh, big slide out of Jalen Stelz in that 87 Crystal Landscaping kart. Here comes Ty Painish. Can Painish steal third in this one? Painish holding on that Milwaukee Tools M18 kart. Your leader in the 1, going to 2 now, catching up to the 55 Camden Delisle kart. Delisle going to get the move over flag. You're going to be a back marker. There goes Oliver. There goes Holtz. There goes Stelz. That's your top 3. Leader in the 91 going to be coming to the start-finish line right now on the outside. That Napa Auto Body part. Yellow kart makes the pass. Everybody getting the white flag. I think you can mail it in. It's going to be Oliver Cummings in the 91 with a fist pump across the line. Gets the win. Jalen Stelz for second. I think Painish for third. I don't know what happened to the 51. I must have been looking the other way. Nice race. Going to come back with our blue division next.
Super late model dash to staging, please. Super late model dash to staging, please. Preliminaries behind it. Be ready to go. Let's stay prompt and keep it going, please. Super late model dash to staging. We need you ready. Heat races, be ready right behind it. Thank you.
That's right. 2 more kart races to go. This and 1 more. Going to get a 1 warm-up lap here. It looks like who we got in this one. The 79 should be Max Wenzel taking to the max on the outside. The 11 karts back. That's McKenna Turner this time. Like I said, a lot of different kids running the same kart. Then the 35 Coots heating and cooling kart. Victoria Metz is back on the outside of Victoria Metz. The 08 Steel Wagner in that 08 Coachwork Auto Bodies kart. Then the 89 Bonafide Securities kart. Hunter Graham in that one. 1 more to go here. From Lauvie Lane, the 58. This time Ben Newman running that one. Come on, Newman. Eddie Dabrowski back in that 17 Widmeyer Express cart, and then the B15. Dominic Lecker rounds out your field. Painter's going to pull it in, and we're off. Nice start for that 11 cart. McKenna Turner, boy, you don't want that one out front too early. That thing ran away in the first race of the evening. All over the back, though, Steele Wagner. Nick Wagner's son. Nick Wagner, big race car driver, go-kart racer himself. And you can see Wagner looking to the inside now. Wagner's are side by side across stripes, shows the wheel. The 11 of McKenna Turner sees it. Your new leader, Steele Wagner. Wagner in that Coach Work Auto Body cart. The 11. McKenna Turner now in the third, and the 79 of Max Wenzel. Max Wenzel trying to get into the top two here. Victoria Metz in the 35 Coots Heating and Cooling cart running fourth, but boy, she's got anxious carts behind. Inside the Bonafide Securities cart locks in to the fifth. Now looking to the inside, the 79 can't get it done. Max Wenzel trying to get around that 11 cart of McKenna Turner. Meanwhile, your leader with a nice, almost a straightaway lead, I guess you could call it that, Steele Wagner. The race for second is in turn number 2. Leader comes through. Now looking the inside as the 79. Can Max get it done? Contact. Wenzel holds on to her, but the 11's out to the grass. Wenzel takes advantage, gets in the hole. Big race to turn 3, hands in the air. What's up? McKenna turning on. The ladies doing a good job here tonight. Move over flag coming out. Great battle for second. The 11 in second. Here comes the 89. Steele's third from 79. Hunter Graham in that Mike Egan sponsored Bonafide Securities 89. John Deere Green looking now for second place. Come on now. Your leader's in the 1. Got himself a 2. Now a 2 straightaway lead. The battle for second. The B15 add him to the mix. Got to be getting in the waning laps of this one, I believe. Oh, there's zigging and there's zagging. Here comes second place across the stripe. Pink helmet. McKenna Turner. Smoke now coming out of the 11. White flag for Wagner. It's going to be 1 lap. The inside, the 89. Nice move by Hunter Graham. Hunter Graham got second. 1 more lap to go. Big smoke coming out of the 11. The win. Steele Wagner. He's already through. Laube Lane comes through. The 89 for second, Hunter Graham. I think the B15 of Dominic Lecker might have got third. Wow, that got a little dicey. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Those kids doing a good job. We appreciate your support. These kids are so excited to be racing as part of the Sunday night program. One more race to go. Our whites might just take a minute while they switch a few kids around. Let me tell you about our sponsors. H&R Block of Jackson and Hartford. Coots Heating and Cooling, I talked about their cart out there tonight. Lock-in Equipment of Newburgh. Russ Darrow Automotive Group. Widmeyer Express Trucking, you've seen that 17 cart out there tonight. T4 Insurance Solutions of Jackson. KP Repair Service and Fabrication, that's Ken Prishkin. The Southeastern Wisconsin Short Track Hall of Fame, located right in the museum, the Auto Museum in Hartford. Nice tools and paint in Menominee Falls. They're up in the Lynch Pavilion. Hey, give us a wave up there. Nice. Yeah, I hope you're having a great time. Lifestar Ambulance is here to keep us safe. Luckily, we don't need them. Weld Fab Manufacturing. Artie Hahn had it before. Now the Wenzels are in there. They're doing a great job. Huge supporters now building frames for us and a lot of other parts, too, as far as that goes. Bonafide Security Solutions. I talked to you about that John Deere green cart. And, of course, Slinger Speedway new track owners, Travis and Kelsey Dassow, good enough to continue the Wednesday night tradition here on the world's fastest quarter mile. I see on the pole the number 4, it's Tommy Fair in that Fair Motorsports cart. On the outside of Tommy Fair, the KP Auto Paint number 12, that's Tanner Zeller. Then the 8, that's Benson Brown running the Zignago Group cart. That's the blue one with the yellow number 8 behind that. Looks like the 99, I don't think we've seen that cart, should be Peyton Becker. Here comes some more carts to the party. rolling right in the spot, coming out in the 58. How about it? Macy Laubenstein, another girl in the mix. And then the tripper, Trip Wagner in the 08. The loud, the proud, the go-kart crowd. Here we go. And around here, Tommy Fair gives him a nod. He's ready to go. Memorial Go-Kart so far has raised over $100,000 that we've been able to give away in scholarships to kids going into the trades. We also sponsor Bo's Heavenly Clubhouse. Bo's Heavenly Clubhouse directly contacts parents that have lost children. They are on the front line helping out families that suffered the loss of a child. So Memorial Go-Kart, that's where our funds go. And we're off. Tommy Fair in that number 4 and the 12, the KP Auto Paint lead him to green. Tanner Zeller, we got contact as we're 3 wide. We gather up a cone, the 99, it's free. Oh no, the tripper's going the wrong way. The 12's going the wrong way. We're gonna have to restart this one. First yellow of the night as cart's going every which way but correcto. Uh-oh, trouble for the Zignago cart. Benson Brown messing with the steering. Don't know if we lost the tie rod. That would be unfortunate. I'll tell you, these kids race all year and are so excited to race under the lights with a big crowd on a Sunday night, and you hate to see them not be able to race because of a mechanical problem. Gonna get Tommy Fair's motor lit up here. Little pull of the string. 8 looks okay from here, so hopefully single file restart. Tommy Fair will take the point at Tommy Motorsports number 4. Tanner Zeller files in that KP Auto Paint 12. Now we're looking for the tripper in that Coachwork Auto Body 08 Trip Wagner. I think the 8, yep. Going to put the Zignago Group number 8 card Benson Brown next. Then the 58 coming from Lauby Lane, Macy Laubenstein. Rounding out the field of 99, Peyton Becker. File in behind Justin Painish, MGK president. So when you're bidding on those silent auction items down there in that white tent, or you're putting raffle basket tickets in, that money goes to all those scholarships I talked about. And Bo's Heavenly Clubhouse, our partner organization that helps out these families that have lost a child. Last race of the night for the go-karts. Last race of the year for the go-karts. Painish pulls her in. We're green. Tommy Fair trying to hold off a hard charging Tanner Zeller. Zeller in the 12, Fair in the 4. Zeller with a nice burst there between 2 and 3. All over the back, looks to the inside. Will Fair give it to him? He does. Tommy Fair, oh, a little bit of a bump. Zeller got a little wide, took out the front wheel of the 4. He holds on to her. The 8 looking strong there. Benson Brown in 3rd, but on the charge from Lauby Lane, it's Macy Laubenstein in the 58. Oh, the 12's got to be happy about this. Tanner Zeller got himself a nice little lead. Can Tommy Fair do anything about it? I don't know in that 4 because the 8 is on the move. Can Benson Brown catch the 12? That's the 8 cart. Going to have to deal with Tommy Fair in the 4 first. Sliding action as those little tires squeal through 1. Order stays the same. Tommy Fair running some good lines here. Macy Laubenstein, no, hanging low. Laubenstein trying to get 3rd. Oh, Laubenstein, no place to go as she couldn't get to the inside, just ran out of real estate. Benson Brown in the 8. Gonna go to work on Tommy Fair again. Here comes Macy Laubenstein in the 58. The girls having quite a run here tonight. On Miss Slinger Speedway Alumni Night. Looking to the inside again, the 58. No place to go. The tripper stuck in the back. Unfamiliar spot for the 08, I'll tell you that. Trip Wagner very fast, like his brother Steele, just can't get through the traffic. Your leader crosses the stripe. Big straightaway lead again. The battle for second as Tommy Fair has hold him off. Our flagman Clayton, white flag in hand. Oh, trouble as the tripper gets a cone, spits it out. It's in a precarious spot, but we just got 1 more to go. We're going to try and finish her off. Here comes for the win, the 12 KP Auto Paint, Tanner Zeller. The race for second going to 3. Can Tommy Fair hold on? Oh, and he does by a nose. Benson Brown in the 8's going to have to settle for 3rd. Good racing, everybody. Great. Slinger Speedway, we want to thank you for coming out and letting us do this. How about a big round of applause for all those kids, all these volunteers doing a great job. I believe supermodel, late model dash coming up next. We're going big. We're going to take the speed up just a notch.
Well, thank you very much. How about a nice hand once again for all the Memorial Go-Kart folks out here tonight. Again, a couple of weeks ago, the last Sunday we were scheduled to go racing, we got rained out. This was supposed to be part of that program. We give the MGK kids their time on track still, even after they got rained out. So we appreciate you watching that nice exhibition here on the front straightaway as they get their big show in here for the season. So thank you. And, of course, rain bit that show 2 weeks ago and put the MGK tonight. With that being said, if you arrived a little later, for those of you watching on FloRacing tonight, the rain has bitten us a couple of times here this afternoon and this evening. There was one rain shower right about when practice was scheduled to start this afternoon around 3:30. That was a fairly brief shower. We got the track dry, got our full allotment of practice in, and then after that, we got through practice, and then the rains hit. Again, a pretty heavy rain with wind and all that really doused the track. We were able to get everything back dried, qualified, and all that sort of stuff, and it looks like, knock on wood, we should be good to go for the night. So again, thank you for your patience in multiple ways as we get settled in and ready to go here tonight. Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night. We've got our Wall of Fame inductions coming up. That'll be after the late model feature. So after the Super Late Model 77, we invite you to stick around not only for the post-race, we'll do 50-50, all of those fine presentations, and we'll also have our Wall of Fame inductions after the Super Late Model feature tonight.
Hey, Eric, you
Dean,
want
how are you?
You want an update from the Super Late Model pits?
Please.
All right. Grant Griesbach, we're going to have him back.
Good.
So when he felt something was going wrong on his qualifying laps even, he said it just kind of bogged down a little bit coming out of the corner. And then when he came off the track after taking the checkered flag, he set fast time. Mm-hmm. But after he took the checkered flag, the car just shut off. All the lights went on the car. I mean, it just went dead. Mm-hmm. They didn't know what was going on, tested a few things, put a new battery in, got a battery from Mitch Haver's team, and that apparently has fixed the problem. Grant Griesbach is ready to go in this dash. Penn Sauter did not qualify well. They broke a spindle, a left front spindle. They have found a replacement for that. They're going to give it a go and see what they can do on the Penn Sauter machine. So all sorts of happenings. Great field of super late model cars tonight, but all sorts of happenings back here in the pit area. Nothing is calm back here. It's a lot of craziness.
No, for sure. And there was stuff going on even earlier tonight, too. Mitch Haver, you mentioned his team offering a battery to the Griesbach group. Haver's car down and out. He'll be in Mike Egan's 89 car tonight. And Steve Apel, the birthday boy and multi-time track champion, has had troubles under the hood tonight as well. So it has been a busy, busy night in the super late model pit area. And we haven't turned a lap of racing yet tonight. Engines firing up. Time to go late model dash racing. The super late models presented by Incredible Bank. The winner of today's super late model fast dash earns a $100 gift certificate at the Drinking Well on Highway 175 just north of Slinger. Check out the Drinking Well for a fabulous Friday fish fry and an awfully fine time too. As the late models, the quick six hit the track. It's like Conrad Morgan will sneak out at the back to get some laps on his 92. Fully inverted top six in qualifying for 6 laps. Levon Vandergeest in car number 23 from Merrill will roll from the pole. Dennis Prunty out of Allenton in 42 to his outside. 7 of Johnny DeAngelis from Hubertus starts inside row number 2. Jeff Storm out of East Troy, 25 outside the second row. Third row down low. Alex Prunty in 11. And your quick qualifier, Grant Griesbach in the 17. At the back, and Conrad Morgan's 92 back behind. Get a few laps on that vehicle because the next time you'll see the super late models will be for their 77 lap Alan Kulwicki Memorial Race. Uptown Motor Cars, Pace Vehicle will hang a left, and we will warm up the super late models.
Eric, perhaps you touched on this. If you did, I'm sorry. But on Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night, I think it's appropriate that Alex Prunty is in the field, a former national champion in the Kulwicki Driver Development Program, and Levon Vandergeest is in this Fast Dash for the last 2 years, not this season, but the two years prior to that. Vandergeest represented the Kulwicki Driver Development Program, one of the 7 national finalists.
Absolutely. Good point, Dean. And Bryce Miller, who's a part of the national championship chase this year, is with us as well in his 11 car. All right, here we go. 6 fast cars for 6 fast laps. Late model dash presented by the Drinking Well is green. From the bottom, Levon Vandergeest tries to take the lead. The former track champ, Dennis Prunty, will hang on the outside, side by side. Small advantage to Vandergeest. Front row pulls away just a little bit. Battle for third. Storm gets sideways. Jeff Storm up the hill and almost into the concrete. DeAngelis to third in the 7. Alex Prunty right behind him. Alex Prunty looking for third. Dennis Prunty for the lead on the outside of the 42. Inching ahead of the upper groove. Halfway this time by. Good race up front. High side, low side, super late models hanging it out in turn 2. Prunty trying to stretch to the lead and trying to swing ahead. 2 laps to go. That's Dennis Prunty with Alex Prunty looking for third into 1. On the bottom side of DeAngelis of the 7 car. Vandergeest gets past. We'll see if he hangs up there on the outside. That's where Prunty made the move. 1 to go. 1 lap to go for Dennis Prunty. Alex Prunty looking to get the second spot. Taking a look to the inside of Vandergeest. Checkered flag on the fast dash to Dennis Prunty. Nephew Alex Prunty third and 11. Runner-up goes to 23, Levon Vandergeest. And car number 42, your winner of the Drinking Well Fast Dash. Zeller Transportation, Watermeyer Express, West Bend Dino Transportation Connection. All sponsors on 42. Former track champion, and he's coming off a big win not that long ago as well, Dean. 42, Dennis Prunty, your winner of the Fast Dash. Dennis Prunty, our winner of the Wagner Memorial Race back in the month of July. A much-needed big win for him.
Yeah, he took home a bunch of he took home one of those big checks.
He loves those big checks.
One of those oversized checks.
Yes. How much did he end up taking home, all considered?
Oh, that's a good question because I think he had a Wagner. And if you had a Wagner motor, yeah, he had a Wagner motor under the hood. Mm-hmm. I think it was close to $12,000.
That's a nice Sunday night's work right
Not
there.
bad.
Yeah.
You can take the day, you can take Monday off.
For sure.
From the real job.
God, I wish I had Sundays like that. So the super lates get it taken care of, and the Fast Dash in the books. Again, big thank you to the Drinking Well. $100 gift certificate to the Drinking Well for Dennis Prunty and crew. And don't forget, with 9 locations around Wisconsin, Incredible Bank promises an incredible customer experience. Check them out at incrediblebank.com. The kids with the Bandoleros ready to go. The Johnson & Son Paving Bandolero Heat Races. If you're getting chilly and need a nice hooded sweatshirt, head on down and see Chuck Wagon at the merchandise stand down on the concourse in turn number 4. If you can't find a sweatshirt that you like, I can't help you because they've got so many different colors and great looking stuff. Chuck Wagon's always got deals down there too, so odds are you'll walk away with more than one shirt when you're done. But make sure you head on down, check it out, get yourself a hooded sweatshirt, t-shirts, all sorts of cool stuff down there. Coats, I think he's got coats down there too. Chuck Wagon's souvenir stand. Merchandise and apparel down on the turn 4 side of the concourse. All right, Bandolero's getting ready to go. Couple of heat races, 8 laps in distance for the Bando kids. We'll wait a lap here. That'll give us a chance to spit out a lineup. 57, Cameron Martinez out of Amherst up front. To his outside, the 5 from Doylestown is Ransom Tate. Row 2 to the inside, 13 from Rockford. It is Jarrett Reynolds. To his outside, starting in fourth, the 96 car to South Milwaukee is Wyatt Schellinger. Third row to the inside, Jackson Jump from the Dells in number 19. I believe he picked up Rookie of the Year at the Dells, if I read my phone right. Hunter Graham starts sixth, the 707 from West Bend. Fourth row, Ace Oldenhoff, 62 from Lake Mills, 93 Mason Obermeyer out of Union Grove, and Marcus Obermeyer out back in 44.
Hey, Eric,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Did I miss anything? I had to take my earbuds out.
I don't know what you missed.
Oh, okay. Well, you weren't looking for me or nothing.
No, I
were you?
wasn't. I wasn't.
Okay.
No,
all
you're
right.
fine.
No, I had to take the earbuds out because I had to put my sweatshirt on.
There you go.
What the hell?
I mean, quickly, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you did not bring your sweatshirt tonight and you're a little bit chilly, you're in luck. The Slinger Super Speedway souvenir stand has hoodies. Hey, they have long sleeve T-shirts as well.
I think they got coats, too, don't they?
They probably got hand warmers, too.
Yeah.
Fire starters. Propane heaters.
Those I have not checked out yet, but I might have to before I leave.
What in God's name? So I was just in Florida, where I sweated my behind off,
Uh-huh.
and I come home and now I'm putting on layers.
Yeah. I mean, rapidly. I hope you don't get pneumonia or anything tonight. Holy smokes.
Yeah, says the guy up in the tower.
It's kind of stuffy up here, Dean. I hate to tell you.
You son of a frickin'.
You know, I'd love to be out there with you.
Why didn't we start this thing? What's going on?
Because you had to put your sweatshirt on.
Oh, okay.
That's actually why it happened. All right, here we go. Uptown Motor Cars pace vehicle to the infield. 9 of them for 8 laps. First of 2 Bandolero heats coming to green. Always important to get a good start and let them rip here. Find a spot on the dance floor. Oh, and we're 3 wide. So much for that, Dean.
That was, whatever, close enough.
Didn't you see this at Daytona last night? Look at this, 3 wide. They made it.
Yeah, wow.
Wyatt Schellinger, your leader in the 96.
I'll be darned.
Marcus Obermeyer slashing through the field into second. Ace Oldendorf in the 62 right there. Kick saving a beauty, look out. They got out of it. The ace to the lead in the 62. Here comes the 93 now. Mason Oberkramer, yellow numbers, black car, looking for third. The Bandoleros are frisky.
Frisky?
Frisky. What got into those cats?
Is that what you call it?
Mason Oberkramer second. Marcus follows him through for third. Jackson Jump and Jarrett Reynolds get tight out of turn 4. Jackson up to 6th of the 19. Ahead of him for 5th, 707 Hunter Graham on the way. Jackson Jump's got his foot in it in the 19. Takes a dive for 5th. He's on it. 5 scored, 3 to go. Jackson Jumps on a tear. He wants 4th down into 1. Easy into 4th. Now he gets pressure from the 707 of Hunter Graham. Fighter plane formation for 4th on back. Jarrett Reynolds wants a piece of it. He's going to go to the bottom of the 13. White flag coming this time by. On the back straightaways, your leader, Ace Oldenoff. The up spinners in 2. Look out. Caution's out. Some hairy stuff there.
We got anybody in this heat named Bob or Jim?
I don't think.
We got a Hunter, we got an Ace, we got a Jackson, we got a Jarrett.
Creative names that are kind of cool. I like it,
They are
man.
kind of cool, aren't
Yeah.
they? I've said this before. I don't know if I told you. I was thinking of changing my name to Ace.
I like it.
Ace.
Ace Strom.
That's a cool name.
That is. I'm jealous you came up with that instead of me.
Well,
years of experience.
So I bet you're wondering why I had my earbuds in the first place. Well,
surely not to hear me.
If you tune in to 88.5.
Correct.
88.5 on your FM dial. Thank you. You can listen to the PA. So that's what, like, I got my earbuds in, and then I got my little MP3 player. Dial up to 88.5, and we can hear the PA in crystal clear, frequency modulated clarity.
Ah, yes. They got 50-50 going on. Make sure you support the 50-50. They're selling tickets right here in front of us near Section E. Raise your hand if you want to get in on it. The more you buy, the better chance you have to win tonight. Support a great cause. Kids with Memorial Go-Karts, I do believe. Doubled up with 2 to go. One lap from green, says Eddie D. up in the starter's stand. One of our tag team champions of the world in the Zern flag stand as we report to you tonight from the Tuffy Tower. Uptown Motor Cars pace vehicle to the infield, and they're bunched up and ready to go. Your leader is on the inside of that front row, Ace Oldenhoff in 62. Back to green. Let's finish her up. 2 circuits on the high banks for the Bandos. Obermeyer all over the case of Oldenhoff down the back straightaway. For third, perhaps they'll dance. Hunter Graham looks to the inside. They touch, 1 to go. Touch for the lead, a little bumper tag. They're getting away, though, first and second place. Oldenhoff and Obermeyer falling back into the infield. The 707 of Graham. Out of 4, checkers up for Ace Oldenhoff. Close at the line for fourth. Schellinger, the 96, ahead a jump of the 19. Marcus Obermeyer, third and 44. Mason Obermeyer drives it hard but comes home second spot. And your winner, the first of 2 heat races tonight for the Johnson & Sons Paving Bandoleros, is the car number 62 and did it from 7th place. 12 years old out of Lake Mills. How about a nice hand for Ace Oldenhoff? Ace Oldenhoff gets the job done. Ace's favorite driver, it says, is Kevin Harvick. That's not a bad choice. All right, second and final heat race coming up here momentarily for the Johnson & Sons Paving Bandoleros. Johnson & Sons comprehensive asphalt maintenance and repair services include seal coating, line striping, excavation services, and patching. Johnson & Sons Paving, a commercial asphalt and concrete paving contractor serving southern Wisconsin. Heat races for each division except for super late models tonight. Second Bandolero heat ready to go. We'll have a heat for the Super Bees. 2 heats for the Legend cars, 1 heat for the Sportsman, and then we'll jump into features. The only break we plan to take tonight is after the super late model feature for our post race down on the victory deck. The Insurance Innovations victory deck. And then we'll have all of our 50-50 presentations. And then the Wall of Fame inductions, again, will happen after the super late models, so please hang around for that. Bandoleros, Super Bees, Super Lates, Legends, and Sportsmen, your feature order for those of you scoring along, and I sure hope you are. Heat number 2 ready to go. Gage Kubitz out of Whitewater on the pole at 126. I sure did, Dean. Outside the front row, the 000 of Lincoln Johnson from Exonia. There's the 1-lap signal. If I can make one person laugh, I've done my job. Row 2 to the inside, Christopher Flynn in the 5 out of Farmington, Minnesota. Axel Oldenhoff will start in 4th in the 29. Bentley Thompson, 22 out of West Salem, starts in the 3rd row to the inside. Oliver Weinkoff, 76 out of Merrill, starts from 6th. Final row, 7 of Harley Johnson from Exonia. And Emily Billings out of Waterloo in number 10. Up, up, and away. Two by two, away they go, sliding up the hill there in that 2nd row. 3 deep, kind of, sort of, out of 3 and 4, back in the middle of the field. Gage Kubitz leads by a little bit. He's got company in turn 2. On the outside, the 000 Lincoln Johnson. Ollie Weinkoff leading the charge behind him with Billings right behind in car number 10. High side moving. Here comes Lincoln Johnson swooping to the lead. Ollie Weinkoff into 2nd, wants the lead. Emily Billings on a tear in the 10, 5th to 4th, and she wants 3rd. She's got it up high. Emily Billings red hot and rolling in the 10, trying to close on the lead duo of Oliver Weinkoff and Lincoln Johnson. Here's Holly for the lead down into turn number 3. Side by side. Oh, he stuck her in a little hard, but he keeps it. Kick save and a beauty. Here comes Billings for the lead. Emily Billings to the outside, trucking along. 3 to go if they get here. New leader, Emily Billings. Weinkoff's going to go back after her after he's settled back in. Dive to the inside. Wiggles in, wiggles again. Oh, man. Axel Oldenhoff fourth in the 29, catching the lead, 3 with 2 to go. Bentley Thompson in fifth in the 22. Ollie Weinkoff's going to make one more run at the lead. Surrender flag will fly. 1 lap to go. For the lead, here comes Weinkoff to the inside of Billings. Side by side. Small advantage for Weinkoff on the short side of the speedway. Who's it going to be? At the line for the win, the kids are coming out of 4. It's going to be Weinkoff. Just ahead of Billings. As the top 6, very close at the line. Man, oh man, how about that? That was good stuff.
That was a good race.
That was restaurant quality lemonade. Lincoln Johnson, third spot in the 000. Runner-up, Emily Billings in the 10 from the back, and your winner in 76. The young man out of Merrill doing a fine job. How about a nice hand for Oliver Weinkoff? 12 years old, Oliver Weinkoff, and a whole lot of know-how and experience behind him. And Ollie Weinkoff will take the victory lap, the Polish victory lap. And we'll see the Johnson & Sons Paving Bandoleros for their feature later on at 20 laps.
Hey, how about that? Oliver doing a Polish victory lap.
That's right, on AK night. How cool is that?
Well done, young man.
The folks from Merrill have been pretty good to us tonight. Got the Polish victory lap. Dean, did you get in on the Polish buffet at the Vandergeest trailer?
I did.
Oh, delicious. A lot of variety.
I was a little late in getting in.
There was still probably enough food, wasn't there?
I had a Polish sausage.
I loaded that thing up, man. A little kraut, a little Coops mustard, a little advertising for Coops. They had like pierogi things up there too.
Yeah, they were gone when I got there.
Those were awesome. Yeah. I hate to tell you that, but they were awesome.
I missed it.
Sorry. All right, here we go. Outdoor dock and lifts Super B's heat race. One of them. 1B heat race tonight. 10 laps. Al Strobel from Iron Ridge will roll from the pole in 14, at least is scheduled to. 09 of Nick Schmidt from Watertown. 11 car, Rick Schaefer from Hartford. Morgan Zerwinski, 35 out of West Bend. Dale Kiley Schaefer, the 14, starting in the 5th spot, the orange car, out of West Bend. Carl Ben from Lisbon, 01, starts 6th. Paul Regals from Colgate starts 7th and 25. Point leader Carter Stark in the 92 from Marshall out there at the back, and it looks like we got one more out there. 52 of Dylan Lemberger out back. All right, 9 cars, 10 laps. The Super Bs are buzzing, and away we go. To the lead rapidly. Go Strobel. That is Strobel in the lead, despite the number I read to you. In second spot, Nick Schmidt in 09. Dale Kiley Schaefer third in the 14, and then it's just a gaggle from 4th on back. Zerwinski on the bottom side, tiptoeing to 4th, trying to close on Dale Kiley Schaefer for 3rd. Carter Starks ready to pounce to the inside of Zerwinski, almost 3 deep with the Super Bs. A full beehive for 4th spot in turn 1. Carter Stark turns it like a doorknob into 4th. For the lead, here comes Nick Schmidt on the back end of Al Strobel. Halfway next time by in the heat for the outdoor dock and lift Super Bs. Stark to the outside for 3rd. Moving and grooving in 92. We are halfway. Carter Stark's got her pinned down to the bottom of the bowl. Rubber band stretch tight, catching the lead duo of Strobel and Smith. 4 to go. Stark just coasted into the outside now. He's got second. Reel it in your leader, Strobel. 3 to go, door to door, knee deep. Two to go, Carter Stark from the tail to the lead. Everything kind of sort of spread out till 6th. They're side by side for 6th. 1 to go. Carter Stark. Strobel keeping pace. Kinda. Paul Riegel's on the back end of Zerwinski for 5th. Probably going to run out of time. Carter Stark will take the heat win. He's come into the night the point leader by 42, trying to wrap it up here this evening in 5 races in the Super Bs this year. He has won 4 features. The young man who is very talented behind the wheel, that 92 from Marshall, headed down to get the checkered flag for Miss Slinger and take the victory lap in your 1 heat race tonight for the Outdoor Dock and Lift Super Bs. How about a nice hand for Carter Stark? Outdoor Dock and Lift sells and installs on over 30 lakes in the state of Wisconsin. In addition, they have 2 forklift barges to relocate lifts from lake to lake. Big thanks to Outdoor Dock and Lifts, specialist in boat docks, lifts, and accessories, plus seasonal installation and removal. Super Bees will be back for their championship feature of 25 laps, the second of 5 features in line tonight for our Alan Kulwicki Memorial race here tonight. Auto racing extravaganza here at the world's fastest quarter-mile oval. Here come the legends, the Great North Legends, ready to rock and roll. 2 heat races for your dancing and dining pleasure here tonight. 10 laps each, 6 cars scheduled for heat number 1. Hunter Cardinal out of Richfield rolls from the pole in 45. Kyle Mitchell out of Middleton. I love the number on that 84. It's a cow ear tag, at least that's what I think it looks like. Outside front row, row 2, Lincoln Johnson, a busy youngin'. That 000 from Oconomowoc. 1 lap from green, 76, Mark Wellman, all the way from Slinger. 3rd row to the inside, Alex Lopasinski, 53 from West Bend. He's raced about everything out here this year. And the 27, our guy Rusty Loof at the back of the pack. They are stumbling towards the start. Let him eat, Eddie D. We are green. Hunter Cardinal to the lead. Up, up, and away. Cardinal's going to try and get out and get away. Wellman closing up on the back of the 84. Mitchell moving to the inside. Now Mitchell in the 84 moving away in 2nd spot. Chokes for days. Hunter Cardinal trying to get out and win this one with 8 to go. Everybody stretched out around Slinger Speedway in the first of 2 heats for the Great North Legends. Here comes Wellman again in the 76 on the back end of that Holstein number 84, looking for 2nd. All while Hunter Cardinal leads the way, halfway next time by. Wellman taking a peek. Four laps to go for Hunter Cardinal, who's led it from the get-go. Kyle Mitchell's settling in just a little bit. Coming up on Rusty Aloof to lap him. Russ will get to the bottom. Tries to get to the bottom. Oh, Hunter, just stay up high. There you go. 2 laps to go. Mitchell around Rusty Aloof. Top 3 clear of the lap car. White flag coming this time by. 1 lap to go for Hunter Cardinal. Oh, turn 4. They got tight. Lopasinski and Loof. Checkered flag going to go in the air for Hunter Cardinal. First of two heats in the books for the Great North Legends here tonight. 45 cars. One of these legend guys that races asphalt and dirt, busy throughout the summertime. He's out of Richfield, right down the road, and looking good here, close to home, and wins the first heat. How about a nice hand for Hunter Cardinal? Great North Legends is a full-service and repair shop specializing in chassis repair, engine troubleshooting, setup and scaling, tire cutting and mounting for legend cars such as this. Thanks to Tim and Amanda Brockhouse at Great North Legends for their support of the legend class and their support of all racers in this part of the world in this particular class. Second and final legend heat race. About ready to roll down the hill. Figuratively. Don't forget to head on down to Concession Row. Mighty fine foods all over the place here at Slinger Speedway. Up top concessions, down low on the main concourse. All sorts of great food, drinks, including soda, water, Gatorade, icy cold products for those of you 21 and over. Make sure you stop down, get you some dinner, get you something to drink, something to keep you warmer than you might be. I don't want to say you're cold because, hey, this beats 100 degrees. I'm here to tell you. I don't care what Dean says when he came back from Florida. This ain't too bad. 97, Alex Rudinger from Larson, scheduled for the pole. To his outside, Art Hahn from Hartford in the 80. Carter Stein, 11, out of Germantown. Ayrton Brockhouse out of Shakopee, Minnesota in car number 12. Lincoln Kane in car number 5. Out of Slinger, USA. Ready to go. We're ready. Green light on, ready to go. Green flag coming. Final 10-lap heat race for the Great North Legends. Out of turn 4, Eddie D turns him loose. Art Hahn will pounce to the lead. The Hamburglar takes him down the backstretch. Ayrton Brockhouse second, closing quick. Lincoln Kane in third in the 5. They're scrambling for the lead up front. Brockhouse to the outside for the lead on Hahn. Young, tough racer up high. Guy with a lot of experience here on the bottom and Hahn. Close at the line. Side by side. Kane looking for a fast track in the 5. Nothing yet. Good racing in the final heat for the Legends. Kane taking a peek deep below into 1. There just ain't room or time to do it. Art Hahn back to the lead. Kane right inches off the fender of Brockhouse. They both kind of skated up the hill. And they'll go side by side for second, the 2-point leaders in this Great North Legends class. The 5 of Kane and the 12 of Brockhouse. 5 up, 5 to go, halfway home. Good race with Art Hahn out front. Kane on the tail tank of the 80, taking a peek for the lead. Brockhouse backs out up high. Kane backs it in, going for the lead. They detach. Hahn holds it, 4 to go. Here comes Lincoln Kane looking for the lead. Coming up on 3 circuits left. Hahn slips up the hill and Kane to the lead. Now Brockhouse digging to the inside of Art Hahn, and he's not done yet. Can he get to Kane? Time ticking away. 2 laps to go for Lincoln Kane. Couple car lengths to lead, and Kane stretches at a pinch out of 2. 1 to go for Lincoln Kane. Brockhouse gives chase into 3, gets close, runs out of time. It'll be Lincoln Kane. Well, they are racing here tonight on the world's fastest quarter-mile oval. Art Hahn goes third in the 80. Ayrton Brockhouse, the runner-up at a 12. And your winner in car number 5 from Slinger, USA. All 16 years old of him in that 5. How about it for Lincoln Kane? All right, good legend heat races tonight. Great North Legends will be back for a 25-lap feature, the 4th of 5, after our 77-lap Alan Kulwicki Memorial for the super late model cars tonight. One more heat race to go, and then we'll move into features. So Bandolero feature, get ready. Bando feature, be getting ready. You're up after this next heat.
Hey, Eric, I'm going to hop in here real quick with Bryce Miller.
Okay.
Of course, this is Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night here at Slinger Super Speedway, and Bryce is representing the Alan Kulwicki Driver Development Program here in 2025. Bryce, good to see you at Slinger High Banks.
Yeah, I've never really been here in a super, ran a couple truck races, but it's an honor to be here. I got a couple sponsors in the crowd here, Smoky Hollow Campground out of Lodi's here, so awesome to have them, and then just a huge honor to be part of this night, and to have Alan at, track champion 1977 and 78 and race here and just have his number 7 on the side is pretty cool.
And then you got, Danny Cameron here with you as well? His spotter?
Yeah, NASCAR champion Danny Cameron is here. He's with us last night at Jefferson, and he helped tape up the quarter panel last night so we could be here tonight. And, just really cool to be part of the program and be here tonight.
What are you thinking of the Slinger Super Speedway in a super late model? What's your first impressions?
Man, I like it a lot more in the truck, or in the super than the truck. It feels like you're in the track here, where on the truck you're kind of on top of it. But it's been a lot of fun so far, just learning. We came tested here on Friday and just got as many notes as we could. And I think we got a decent. Hopefully there at the long run we'll start picking them up. We start pretty deep, but the balance seems pretty good right now.
Good luck and have some fun.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Bryce Miller representing the Kulwicki Driver Development Program here in 2025, of course. We could expect to see him, and we do see him tonight at the Alan Kulwicki Memorial.
Thank you, Dean. We'll warm up the Sportsman cars, the Bobcat Plus Sportsman. A couple laps to heat them up for we turn them loose for their heat race. Bandolero, start getting to staging. Your feature is up next. Bandolero drivers, let's get to staging, please. Bando feature, you're up next. Let's get to staging, please. Bobcat Plus has been proudly family-owned since 1991. Features new and used Bobcat equipment, attachments, full-service rentals, and parts. Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest Bobcat dealer. Randy Ruth from Menominee Falls in the 32 in this race. Looks like he will start near the back. He was scheduled for the pole. 27, the rock star, Jake Calvis from Watertown. 29, Jake Schraufnagel from Slinger, your point leader. 24, Brandon Takus from West Bend. 33, Tom Elzinger Jr. out of West Bend. 04, Brady Held out of Iron Ridge. And Matt Elzinger in 35, and he yellows out as one car stalls before we go. Ooh, that could have been close. It always happens when you hustle through and build something up and then they get the yellow. Good thing they found it. Slow them down, get them ready to go. Final heat race of the night on Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night. Fox Brothers, Piggly Wiggly Memorial Go-Kart Tribute Night. Alumni Night, Miss Slinger Night. Seeing a lot of familiar faces around here. All right, 7 cars on track. It's 10 laps for the Bobcat Plus Sportsman 2x2. Rounding 4, and we are green. And now Brady Held pulls up lame in turn 3 and 4. The 04 of Brady Held pulls up lame, yellows out. And Calvish just ran clean into Schraufnagel as they tried to slow down. It's a chore in this Sportsman heat race, it appears. A lot of folks to welcome here tonight at the Speedway in VIP 1. The Bob's Main Street Auto VIP 1. Lynch Buick GMC of West Bend. Welcome to them. The team at Lynch has been a huge supporter of Slinger Speedway, and we're glad to have them in the house tonight. Networks Wireless VIP Suite number 2 tonight is Alro Steel, family-owned distributor of metals and plastics, offering a wide range of products and processing services. They serve various industries, including manufacturing, fabrication, and maintenance. Alro Steel focuses on providing next-day delivery to over 25,000 customers across the Midwest. In the Lynch Pavilion tonight, up in turn 1 and 2, drivers, crew, and supporters of Memorial Go-Kart. that you saw race here earlier. They run on Wednesday nights throughout the summer here at Slinger Speedway, culminating in their big event here tonight. Welcome to the MGK, folks, up in the Lynch viewing area in 1 and 2. We'll try it again. See if Calvis's hood can stay on. After that run into the back of Schraufnagel in the 29. Those two on the front row after the lineup shuffled pre-race. Jake Schraufnagel to the lead, your point leader. Here comes Tom Elzinger Jr., the 33, 35 to the infield. Matt Elzinger might have a flat right front, yellows out, or something up there. Ooh, doggy. Uptown Motor Cars, our pace vehicle provider, getting a lot of time out there on the track right now with the pacer. The folks from Uptown Motor Cars are hanging out tonight in Uptown Motor Cars, trouble in turn 4, high above the new bar and fun area up there on the hill in 4, which is possibly the best view at Slinger Speedway. There's not a bad seat, but that might be the best. Uptown Motor Cars is your home if you're looking to buy or lease a new car in Milwaukee or Slinger. At Uptown, you're more than just a customer. You're part of the Pentler family. Thanks to Mark at Uptown Motor Cars for their support and being here tonight. And big thanks to Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, sponsor of tonight's Alan Kulwicki Memorial. Started as a single store in Heartland, owned by Pat and Bob Fox. Fox Brothers has since evolved into 11 grocery stores throughout southeast Wisconsin. They're very community-oriented and give generously to charities, as evidenced by later tonight. You wait and see. Thanks to Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly for their sponsorship of tonight's Alan Kulwicki Memorial events. One lap from green. Big thanks to Tuffy Tire and Auto Service as well in Allentown. They sponsor our Tuffy Tower, where we are situated this evening. Show your race ticket purchase either in the Pit Pay app or with your ticket in hand at Tuffy Tire, and receive 50% off your oil change, which reminds me I need an oil change soon. We do have one lap complete in the Bobcat Plus Sportsman Heat, and we are green. Jake Schraufnagel, your leader in the 29, with a mirror full of Tom Elzinger Jr. behind him. Brady Held in the 04, and Brandon Takus side by side for third, with Calvis in fifth in the 27. Held nosing into third on the outside of the 04. As the Sportsmen find a little room on the dance floor. Can Bando feature your next? If you're not already staging, we need Bandos to staging for your feature, please. Held on the back end of Tom Elzinger Jr. for second spot. Halfway home this time by a handful to go for Jake Schraufnagel. Take us fourth, Calvis fifth. Randy Ruth, the sixth and final car on the track in 32. Here comes Brady Held taking a peek to the outside. Just can't quite get there on Elzinger. Takus has caught him in the 24. 3 to go for Schraufnagel. Two laps to go for point leader Jake Schraufnagel. One to go in the Bobcat Plus Sportsman Heat Race. Well, they bump a little for second. Held got to the back end of Elzinger. Jake Schraufnagel's going to win the heat. And they all get through it finally. My goodness. Brady Held third spot in the 04 ahead of Brandon Takus in the 24. Tom Elzinger Jr., your runner-up in car number 33, and your winner of the one and only heat race of the night for the Bobcat Plus Sportsman is your point leader in car number 29 out of Slinger. How about a nice hand for Jake Schraufnagel, who looks like he'll take her directly to the pit area. So heat races in the books in rapid-fire fashion. And it is feature time here at the world's fastest quarter mile oval on Alan Kulwicki Memorial Night, presented by Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly. Johnson & Sons Paving, Bandolero 20-lapper coming up first. Again, don't forget to head on down to the Slinger Speedway merchandise stand on the turn 4 side of the concourse. I think I got to get a new sweatshirt. I got to go down and see Chuck Wagon before I get out of here tonight.